I've been in the automobile industry for over 40 years, and we've had a real problem with corroded fasteners, nuts and bolts that want to break, studs that want to break. We kind of know we're going to break them before we do. And the biggest thing about the industry is we have to deal with them, and they come in the vehicles because of unlike metals. We put steel with cast iron, with cast aluminum, with stainless steel, and we mix all these metals together. And you know what? These metals are like a bad family. They don't like each other, okay? And so when they don't like each other, we get corrosion, we get a lot of other things going on. Well, our company's come up with an idea and a way to eliminate this, and we patented this product. It's called TOUGHNUTZ. TOUGHNUTZ, TOUGHNUTZ. You can go to TOUGHNUTZ.com, and as soon as that site comes on, have your sound on, because you're going to see some of the neatest videos that were shot at our shop on how they took a manifold off. We're going to have a lot of videos here on YouTube in the Frick and Frack Show, no spaces. And we're going to have them all about the TOUGHNUTZ product and how it works, as well as it's at www.toughnuts.com with a Z. We have videos there, and we have instructional sheets there, and a lot of things you can download. But we're going to have a lot of videos right here on YouTube. But this one here, we just want to keep it real quick and real short so you understand how they work. TOUGHNUTZ is a product that saves the mechanic a lot of time and saves the customer a heck of a lot of money. I've had people that I've talked to at shows and stuff that don't want to save the customer any money, and they have other people that are so excited about it because they know they can save money and still make money for themselves. How TOUGHNUTZ works is pretty simple. Let's say this is attached, and it's attached with a bolt or a nut. We're going to take this off with a torch or a grinding wheel anyway. So what we do is we grind this off, get our parts off and apart the way we want it to. If we use a torch, we're going to clean up the slag that's on here. There's a little slag, a little melted metal when we take this apart. And after we get the slag off, we use a little grinding wheel to do that, or a little grinding, we have what they call grinding discs that we use. And then you can deburr it with our deburring tool, which we also are working on a patent on right now. Then we put our two parts back together, but the problem is it's flush, so what do I do now? Well, you use a TOUGHNUT. You reach in and you grab a hold of it and you make the repair. What happens? Well, you put it together, you're good to go. We started out, we were working on some Toyotas and Nissan exhaust systems up in the front by the flange at the manifolds. We couldn't get them apart without breaking off always one stud. And that stud was always in the worst spot, and when you went to drill it out, you had to use a 90-degree drill. You'd be an hour, hour and a half. Roofers, when we talked to them, they were in our shop looking at how we were using TOUGHNUTZ. They said, boy, we have the same problem with roof drains. I'm going to show you a demo on that in a minute. So while we were working on these different foreign cars that had this problem, we found American manifolds were a problem on the Ford pickup trucks, changing them. Well, the first thing we saw mechanics do was they cut off the studs, and you'll see that in the video. They cut off the studs flush and got the manifold and the gaskets and everything off the side of the block. Once they get them off the head, they clean the head all up, well, then they got to take all these little studs out. Say, wow, that's a lot of work. Yeah, it's about 8 to 10 hours, and it can cost a lot of money, thousands of dollars. Well, when you get to the point that you've cut these off with your torch, and you ground them down with your little air grinder, then you take our deburring tool, and you take the little studs and clean them up. Where they're starting to try and get studs out, you're all done. You've already done your prep work. You're ready to put this back together. Put your gasket on, put your manifold on. Your TOUGHNUTZ are made to fit right in the manifold without having to drill it out. You only have to drill one hole in the manifold when you do this work anyway, and we supply a special drill bit in the Ford kit for that. You put it back together, good to go, done. Same thing with a flat roof drain. This is a debris cover to keep things from going down in a flat roof. I got a roofer, he's in there, we're working on his pickup truck actually, and he said to me, we have a problem with the drains. Those TOUGHNUTZ might be just a key for that. They seem so simple. I said, well, let me come up on a flat roof and see how this goes. Well, this debris cover's on top of this. You take that off, and now you have a problem. You have steel bolts going down into cast iron. What do we do now? Well, I used this as my guide. I took a grinder, and I ground off two drains he was having a problem with at two different ends of the roof. I thought I was going to have to deburr these, and it was amazing because I used this as my guide when I was using the grinding wheel, and I'm not going to hurt this if I grind this down a little bit. It immediately made them so perfectly flat that a nut started right on them, and I was like, wow, that is just absolutely too cool. He looks at me with a big shock on his face, and he goes, "Are you kidding me? I can't believe that. You just did that, and how long did it take you for those two?" I said, 10 minutes, and I'm putting the tools away. He said, "Why do I do them any other way?" I said, "I don't know. I really can't answer that. This is a brand new product, and we use it on so many other things with cars, but if you want to use it on roof drains, great." Well, there was a company that came along, and they liked our design, and they liked the way TOUGHNUTZ work, and for the last 2 years, their orders get bigger every year for this type of a repair with their covers. So we're real proud of ourselves for that. We, in our industry, have worked with many, many products, and we have never been able to find products that are easy to use. We get tools that are just so hard. You know, you work your tail off trying to get this tool to take something apart, and it won't. We designed a tool that 5 mechanics designed a tool that you slide in, for example, quick release, it immediately takes it apart. We've got a set of tools for heater hoses. We've made a hub tool. We have our kits, the Ford kit, the combo kit, the Pro kit, the Master kit. We'll let you make your own kit. You call us, tell us what size you need, and we'll make you a kit that fits exactly what you have to do. We'll put our tools in it for you as well. These products are so easy to use. This TOUGHNUTZ product is so simple, even a child could do it. Right, Cody?
Right, Dad.
Cody's fixed the tractor that we have. He's fixed some of his other things out here with TOUGHNUTZ. He even made me a thing at the shop that I can use that has TOUGHNUTZ involved that he couldn't have made without them. So he does a great job with my TOUGHNUTZ, and we really appreciate that. All our products are made in the United States of America. We don't make them any other place. And the reason we do that is because we want quality, we want to keep jobs in America, we want to keep America rolling. If you'd like, go to www.toughnuts.com. You can also go to www.simple-auto-solutions.com. That's another website that we're working on right now to give free information out to the public so that they can ask questions and know how to get answers. We want to thank you very much for taking your valuable time to see this video. May God bless America, and every one of you have a great day.